read the book. There is a book, and I bought one from one of the vendors has it, but I bought Audible. How many of you ever listened to books on Audible? It's awesome. And I love holding books, so I'm not, you're telling me you don't hold books. I listened to the book, which made the movie even better. I read the book, I listened to the book, and then watched the movie again. And I said, oh my goodness. It was awesome. The lessons and the teachings that I was getting, didn't know I was preparing for y'all. I thought it was going to be some sermon I did somewhere, somehow, maybe in Milwaukee. And the Spirit said, no. What's the theme of your conference coming up? Finding the mind. Well, before you find the mind, you better figure out who the hidden figure is. The hidden figure. The hidden figure. Your hidden figure. Your hidden figure. And so I started really thinking about that, saying, what is the best runway that we can fly off of as we go finding the mind? And it was recognizing our hidden figure. Tell your neighbor, who is she talking about? Now, neighbor, tell her, you know who she talking about. Our power, our authority, the source of our dominion over everything comes from our hidden figure. Yes. It's ever present. Yes. It's ever wise. It's ever faith-filled, and indeed, it is more powerful than our imagination can even begin to grasp. I love the movie The Hidden Figures because it really helped me to really see some things in a different kind of way. Yes, it's about three women, Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson. But for you who know me and know what this conference is, to me, all of us are one woman. I can't help what race or what age or what hair color you chose this go round. I can't help that Catherine and Mary and Dorothy had to be in an era so that their hidden spirit their hidden figure had to do something in a certain kind of way. It didn't matter. What matters is that we understand the hidden figure. The hidden figure is so often totally ignored. It shines ever brightly, but we cover it up. It is covered up by us. And we want to then wonder why am I so afraid? Why do I have so much funky fear? Why am I still holding on to pain from the past? Why am I looking at unforgiveness in the way that I do so that I got all kinds of aches and pains in my body and I want to blame someone I ate? They came, that is Catherine and Dorothy and Mary. I'm going to invite all of you all to read the book or listen to it. But they came fully packed. In the book or in the movie, you never saw anybody dropping anything in their heads. They came fully packed. You saw some of their unconditionally loved relatives, i.e. their father and their mama, encouraging them, reminding them of what they were, telling them As Mary Jackson said, there is no such word as impossible. Impossible? There is not such a word as that. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I got to tell you. And getting angry over what someone says, whoever that someone is, whatever they say to you, he said to her, you always have a choice. I'm paraphrasing. You always have a choice. When she walked into that office in Nassau, except what Nassau was, whatever it was then, and her desk mate, who happened to be a Caucasian male, got up and left, she said as she sat there, she had a choice. She could start thinking of herself as less than, or she could get angry because he did whatever, or she could think, oh, he finished his work, so he's leaving now. We are laughing, but those are the choices we have every single solitary day. And some of those choices are such that they create this big loom, this big veil over our spirit, over our hidden figure, and we wonder why we're scared. We're full of funky fear. We can't get loose of pain from past experiences. Am I repeating myself? Yes. And we are walking around with unforgiveness. They recognize their hidden power. It was in them, and it was for them. As a matter of fact, sometimes when you're watching the movie or reading the book, you just thought it was them, period. They didn't even have a personality because they had to move through circumstances and facts that a personality might have stumbled on. It's just like looking at the Bible, reading a Bible story or the Quran or whatever you read. Those are good, but what does it mean for you right now? What does it mean for you right now? You came fully packed. Tell your neighbor, I came fully packed.
I came fully packed.
But I often forget it.
After forgetting it.
The hidden spirit is constantly and consistently, the hidden figure is constantly and consistently there, waiting for you to say, hey, come on with me. Come on with me. As a matter of fact, don't come with me. Would you please let me follow you?
Right, say that.
Huh?
Yes.
The hidden figure is absolutely always there. With the hidden figure, they defied expectations. We are often discouraged because as women, they don't expect this, that, or the other from us.
That's right.
And we become discouraged. And the hidden figure said, what the heck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I said, I'm not sure if it was Catherine or Dorothy, or one of them said, my daddy taught me this. And so, let me say, when I say her daddy taught, it was just a matter of reminding her. Her daddy said, you are no better than anyone else. And no one else is better than you. How often as women do we find ourselves in circumstances, even today, where because I wear a skirt and a bra, I can't be, I'm getting paid less, whatever, and I become discouraged. I start moving myself into that mold. And the hidden figure said, what are you doing? Because I'm moving into that mold of being less than. I'm moving into that mold of, well, maybe it's all right. Your hidden figures is not accepting that. And at any point, we'll move away from that. Now let me step back for a minute. How can I say this? The hidden figure can always and is always ready to be used. Do you know that? It is ready to be used, and it is sometimes used when we don't even know what the heck is going on. That's why we are confused and we call it a mystery. It sometimes happens that way because we will become quiet and still, and the hidden figure will whisper in our ear, and before we know it, we're doing something. We're taking steps. I'm calling somebody. And something miraculous happens.